I'm not sure on what basis we're being accused of poaching. Certainly, I can recall, or you'll recall, this time last year when I gave an interview at Europa Point Stadium about public sector pay. I was asked a question about Unite members leaving within GBCL to the GGCA. And I said at that time that that was very much the nature of the competition between unions, the push and pull between two different unions. And also the GGCA gave an interview at that same time, and they actually posed the question that Unite should be asking itself why those members were leaving to join another union. And in that interview, they also said that there's two unions, and if members are unhappy, then there's a high possibility that they will move to another union. So I'm not sure if those sentiments were expressed a year ago, why those sentiments aren't necessarily still relevant today. As far as poaching is concerned, there's been no poaching on the part of Unite. We retained a body of bus drivers within GBCL, even when we saw a number resign a year ago. So we still represent our members within that particular organisation. And we have seen a large number of new joiners come back to Unite because of the problems that they are experiencing, both individually and collectively. We will represent them individually and collectively. We will do our best by them in terms of taking those issues forward. But in terms of any poaching, that's absolutely not the case.
If you both have members of this particular company split between the unions, how does it work from the point of view of negotiations? Who holds the negotiating rights?
Well, the GGCA currently hold negotiating rights. They were awarded negotiating rights in October 2025. The process or the mechanism within government now is they award those bargaining rights for a period of 12 months. So when we get to October, then in theory, if we have a situation where the membership, Unite's membership within GBCL has grown to such a position that we have the majority, then we can make an application for bargaining rights. There will be an analysis done of membership numbers on both unions, and depending on which union has the majority of the members, then the bargaining rights will be awarded to that particular organisation. But again, I think what's really important here is not about the two unions. What's important here is about those employees in GBCL who are experiencing particular issues. We had a members meeting on Wednesday evening, which I attended along with the office of the convener. We discussed those issues with our members within GBCL, and there are clearly issues that have to be addressed. We will seek to address those regardless of whether we have bargaining rights, because we will represent our members individually and collectively. And I think that's what's important here. What is important is those workers and their representation and resolving those issues. They provide an important service within Gibraltar, and they deserve to have their issues resolved.